You want to be able to see. I'll do it.
Well, I'm not used to making these kind of speeches, but you want to know something about what happened when I was joined the service. I registered for the draft one day, and Elmer Hill and I went the next day and enlisted Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Then from Fort Leavenworth, we went to the 17th Infantry at Fort Ord, California. And that's where we had our basic training. Of course, at Fort Leavenworth, they give us shots. And you know, they didn't put them on my record. So they give them to me over again when I got out to Fort Ord, California. My fall, a bunch of shots. And so we trained out there for a long time. That was in 1940. We went out ladders and rope ladders, you know. And
like obstacle courses?
yeah, we had obstacle courses. Well, I'm going to look here and find the obstacle courses.
You want to be able to see. I'll do it.
Well, I'm not used to making these kind of speeches, but you want to know something about what happened when I was joined the service. I registered for the draft one day, and Elmer Hill and I went the next day and enlisted Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Then from Fort Leavenworth, we went to the 17th Infantry at Fort Ord, California. And that's where we had our basic training. Of course, at Fort Leavenworth, they give us shots. And you know, they didn't put them on my record. So they give them to me over again when I got out to Fort Ord, California. My fall, a bunch of shots. And so we trained out there for a long time. That was in 1940. We went out there. And then we trained there and did a lot of climbing over up ladders and rope ladders, you know. And
like obstacle courses?
yeah, we had obstacle courses. Well, I'm going to look here and find the obstacle courses. And we did a little jumping off of boats. Yeah, well, they wasn't really boats, but they looked like boats. Make invasions. And yeah, here's one of the obstacle courses here. Oh, here's the bayonet. We did bayonet practice.
What's that?
Put a bayonet on the rifle.
Oh.
And have a dummy thing up here. Ram that bayonet in. That was pretty rough training. See, here's swinging on swings, crossing over.
Like over
that come in handy.
Really?
When we got in, we were in Italy.
You mean like you held on to a rope, you mean?
When we got over into Italy, yeah, we crossed the river on hand over hand.
going across a rope?
Yeah. there that come out through that. That's all.
That's still in Fort Ord.
Yeah, this is still training in Fort Ord.
You didn't tell him that's where you wrote the first letter to me.
Oh, that's what happened too. But
The first love letter.
well, I didn't tell the kids nothing about that.
You didn't.
No. And we had to parade, you know. They got vehicles parade, and we were parading. Went to several parades while we was there. And then in April, or March, last March of 41, they decided that they was going to make the 17th Infantry all draftee, and it was the 7th Division, and the 17th Infantry was one I was in there. Decided to make it a draftee outfit, so they shipped us up to 3rd Division in Fort Lewis, Washington. And that's where I met all my buddies that I still keep track of 6 or 7, maybe 8 of them. Know where they are.
Some of them sometimes call, don't they?
Yeah, they've called several of them have called.
And they've come to see us too.
Haven't they?
2 of them.
3 of them
I would imagine
4
they
of
have
them.
a pretty strong bond.
have come.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Morash was the first one to come, and Durbin was the second one to come. Barnes and his, and John Medeiros. And John Medeiros was the only one out of our outfit that left the United States together, that went through the whole war with Company I, the 15th Infantry. He went from the start to the finish.
When did he come home then?
Come home after the war was over.
In 45?
45, yeah. And I was already out, and we were married then.
Yeah.
And, well, after we was in Fort Lewis, we trained a lot there.
That's where he sent me my ring from.
Yeah, bought it in the PX. Got it cheaper. And we took a lot of training, amphibious training there.
What does that mean?
Well, it means you get on boats and hit the beaches and start fighting. Yeah, after they bombard the place for you. But I didn't get seasick up there till we was going down to San Diego to do some real amphibious training down there from the ocean to and we was on a big ship, had our little ships that we had to, when we left the big ship, we had to climb down the rope and get into the little ships and then hit the beaches. And
Swim to them, didn't you?
well, no, we
Oh,
didn't
you
swim.
never swam?
We walked.
I thought you did.
No, we walked. I'll get to that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And when we got on the big ship, we got out on the Pacific Ocean. First time I'd ever seen the Pacific Ocean. And we got out there, and it really got rough. I got seasick, of course. Get seasick on water all the time now. But that's why I don't go fishing. But then anyhow, we got down to San Diego and we did a lot of training down there for several weeks. And that was before the Pearl Harbor before the war started. And when we was going to go back up to Fort Lewis, by the airplane company there in Los Angeles had a strike, and so they detoured us there to keep peace from the strike. We got a recommendation from that because we did a good job, I guess. Anyhow, they said so. Anyhow, they didn't have any trouble. So then we boarded the trucks again after they settled that strike. Went back up to Fort Lewis and trained some more. We'd train all day long, and then old company commander, he'd sit in the office all day long, and about 9 o'clock at night he'd come through the barracks and say, "Fall out with full field pack. We're going on a 25-mile forced march." And that was good for us because we needed it when we finally got in combat. So then we got orders to move. Wait a minute. Before we got orders to move, the guys hit Pearl Harbor.
Where were you then?
I was at Fort Lewis
Okay.
when they hit Pearl Harbor. I was in the hotel. There was 3 of us guys. We were going to Seattle on a 3-day pass. This was on a Sunday morning. We'd come out of the hotel, get on the bus and go to Seattle. There was a army truck sitting there, and he said, we was in civilian clothes, of course, then, because they hadn't hit Pearl Harbor the night before when we went in there. It was on Saturday night, and when we come out there, he says, "Get on the bus, or truck, soldiers." So what do you mean get on the truck there? We're on 3-day pass. He says, "There is no passes. Didn't you know they hit Pearl Harbor this morning?" No, we didn't know nothing about it. We had been sleeping. So we got on the bus, went back out to the fort, and there we had to get all our combat stuff on. Our company went out to guard the water supply because they thought that Japs would come on to the United States and hit the United States, make an invasion. And they didn't want no water supplies bothered, so we had to guard the water supply. It was, that was in December 7th, so it was pretty cold up there in
I'll bet.
Seattle, Tacoma, Washington, Fort Lewis. So we guarded the water supply for about 3